Good Monday morning, MTG Mana Cracked crew. This is Bear. Happy to be here. Hey, so starting tonight, we are going to crack into 1/3 of a box of the Commander Legends Dungeons and Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate Draft Booster Box set. So, we opened up our box of Final Fantasy Play boosters on Friday. You guys got to see the price value on that. This week, we're going to do 3 episodes on this. We're going to do a third of them today, a third of them on Wednesday for a bonus episode this week, and another third on Friday with the price breakdown, just so we can kind of see what we've got between the 3 and the overall box. So we got our hands on this box for, I believe, a little over $150. So we're going to see if we can get our value back on this and see what this week can do for us. So welcome to another exciting episode of MTG Mana Cracked Magic Monday. Thanks for joining us. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and do all the things that the YouTube would like you to do. Appreciate all you guys coming through and liking and subscribing already. I think right now we're looking, we've just cracked, I believe, 10 subscribers. So thank you guys. And we're, building up. So make sure you stop in and leave us a comment. We're still waiting for our first commenter to come through. So for those of you guys that the more you engage, the more we can bring to the table and crack open some cases. So thank you guys for showing up. And if you'd like to see where it all started, make sure you click here on this box and you can see where it all began. So we've come pretty far, just a couple episodes. So always room for improvement. Looking to grow, looking to do better things. So again, guys, thanks for swinging by on this Magic Monday to MTG Mana Cracked. And here we go. As you guys can see, we've got our sealed box here from Wizards. So let's see what we can do. I did get some feedback from a couple of our viewers on the last episode. They weren't a real big fan of the camera that I was using, so we're going to try and work on something different here. So this here goes over the archetypes. You've got one of these in each one. We've got one here. Here's one from our Final Fantasy. And then here's one that my son and I cracked open from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So that one there, I didn't realize this, but that one had Jurassic Park stuff in it. So that's pretty cool. Just kind of keep those for little keepsakes and memories. So I think since we just go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sound good? All right, so let's pull from our Monday side here. Each one of these packs has got 20 cards in it, so we should have 200 cards plus tonight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I was wrong. We'll have 160 tonight. I forgot. These guys only have 8 per side, so we're going to have 24 packs overall. So let's get cracking, guys. This was one of the first cards one of the card series that I started with. Coming back to this, and it was really interesting to do that on. So here's our first card here. We're looking. Looking here at the Undercity. It's going to be one of our dungeons. All right, guys. We have the Avenging Hunter, Draconic Lord, Armor of Shadows, Icewind Stalwart, Breath Weapon. breaking out the Dragonborn. Coming up next is Circle of Land Druid. So that's going to be a Gnome Druid card. Prophetic Prism. Got ourselves an artifact. Parasitic Impetus, excuse me. Wayfarer's Bauble. Martial Impetus. Dawnbringer Cleric. Lurking Green Dragon. Gotta love the dragons. Oceanus Dragon. Alright, and our first uncommon is going to be a two-handed axe. Artifact Equipment. That one there is going to have the instant ability to it. Got ourselves a Mind Stone artifact. Nothic Creature. There we go. We have our first commander here. Commander Liara Porter. Human Soldier. Going to be red-white. Alright, coming up next should be another uncommon. Agent of Shadow Thieves. Legendary enchantment. Alright, coming up on our rare. Oh, look at that, guys. Got ourselves a mythic pull here. First mythic out of the first pack. Hot dog. Get that a little bit closer so you guys can take a look. Font of Magic coming in as our mythic rare. And another rare. Mercule, Lord of Bones. Legendary creature god. So we pulled a mythic and a god on our first pack. Not bad. Not bad. Now, of course, you know, the big draw for these tends to be the ancient copper dragon. I pulled this guy from an earlier pack, just a random pack from the local game store. So that was a pretty cool opening. So I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and get ourselves a box and give it a check out. So here we are. All right, going into pack number 2, guys. Pack number 2. Ooh, secret lair card. This means absolutely nothing, other than it's going to be a token construct. All right, and we're upside down on this one, so we'll just spin that guy around. Psychic Impetus. Vicious Battle Gear. Battle Rager. Flaming Fist Officer. Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind. Druid of the Emerald Grove. Dream Fracture. Seagate, gonna be our first land. Insufferable Balladeer. Dwarf Bard. Oof. Pegasus Guardian. Guild Sworn Prowler. Underseller Myconid. Pseudo Dragon Familiar. This should be our another common here. Hezru, Creature Frog Demon. Look at that guy. All right, and our first uncommon out of this pack, Contraband Livestock. All right. Overwhelming Encounter. Fireball. Anybody who plays Dungeons and Dragons knows about the dreaded Fireball. And coming up next, Lozhan Dragon's Legacy. All right, and our legendary, our rare, popular entertainer, legendary enchantment background, and another rare, Earthquake Dragon. Elemental Dragon. Oh, look at that. We got a foil back here. Pseudo Dragon Familiar. Well, that's cool. All right, pack number 3. What is the list? 1 in 4 boosters contain a card handpicked from Magic history. Find out more at mtgbaldursgate.com. Okay. And this card here is going to be a soldier token creature. All right, coming up next, Kenku Artificer, Ghastly Death Tyrant, a Beholder Skeleton, Scouting Hawk, Hoarding Ogre, Ambitious Dragonborn, Barbarian Dragonborn. Moss Diamond enters the battlefield tapped. Add a green mana. Takes 2 to get it out there. Cloak of the Bat, Artifact Equipment, Nefarious Imp. Your temple is under attack. Navigation Orb. Myconid Spore Tender. Creature Fungus. There's a fungus among us. Sea Hag coming in for blue. Another Frog Demon. Draconic Muralist coming in for a Dragon Bard for our first uncommon. Coming up next is going to be Manifold Key. It's going to be another artifact. So you can untap one of your target artifacts. That's a pretty good one. Thickrus, or Thrakus the Butcher. Legendary creature, Dragon Peasant. 3/4 with trample. Alright, and next up is going to be Lulu Loyal Huliphant. And our first uncommon to end it. Yeah, I'm still learning. Inspiring Leader. Alright, and our rare is going to be Asterian's Thirst. And our foil, Halson Emerald Arch Druid. Legendary creature, Elf Druid. Very nice. It's a nice foil. Shimmers really pretty. You got to get out of the habit of it. Keep reaching up here like I want to draw from the box. All right. Our token is going to be a fairy dragon. Look at that. Cute little fairy dragon there. And another upside down card. Let's see if that means anything. All right, so we have a Dream Fracture, followed up by Murder, Minimus Containment. Now, any of you guys that have played Dungeons and Dragons for a while, I can tell you I have. Some of these are going to start to look. Some of these spells or instants or sorceries might look a little familiar. Some of them are actually spells that they've pulled from the books, from my understanding. So it's kind of cool to see that integration happening. All right, our second land is going to be the Citadel Gate. And then you're confronted by robbers. Go figure, you leave the Citadel and then you get confronted by robbers. All right, we have the Genasi Enforcers, Elemental Shamans. And you meet in a tavern. How every single D&D campaign starts. Next up is the Basilisk Gate, another land. Then we have Sturge. Martial Impetus, back again. And our first uncommon is going to be Passageway Seer. Followed by Blood Boil Sorcerer. Sailor's Bane. It's going to be a Dragon Turtle. Ooh, spooky. And then Amber Gristle O'Maul. Legendary creature, Dwarf Cleric. Alright, this should be coming up next. Flaming Fist. Common. That's odd. Now we have a Mythic. Majestic Genesis. And another. Okay, so this is our foil, Young Red Dragon. So that's a fun little card. Just because, I like I like dragons, if you can't tell from my Tiamat mat. Just kind of weird to have a random common thrown back there. But hey, you know what? We'll take it. Can't You know, sometimes mistakes happen. I mean, it doesn't. Looking at these packs, I'm going to set these down here face first or face down. But I mean, the crimps all look good on these. I'm not seeing any type of like. They look solid. They have a good pull to them. It's not like they've been resealed. So I think maybe just some of these, uh, some of these cards just got put in wrong. Boo! Legendary token creature, hamster, trample and haste for a 1/1. Oh man! Cause see, we got another upside down card. Spin that guy around. Ooh, hello. All right, guiding bolt, fang dragon. See if we can get that. Maybe if I move those out of the way. There we go. Fang dragon. Enter cap. Timora's Invoker. Another Ghastly Death Tyrant. Blessed Hippogriff. Manor Gate. We got another land here. Colossal Badger. Underdark Explorer. Prize Statue. Must not be too prized. Somebody knocked it over. Marut is our first artifact creature construct. For 8. He's a 7/7 with trample. Recruitment Drive. This is one where they actually took dice rolling and put it into the game. So you're going to be able to roll a d20, and based on it, you get some stuff. So these are pretty cool, fun cards if you like rolling dice as well. So Pack Attack, Rug of Smothering. It's going to be our first uncommon from this. It's going to be an artifact creature construct. Followed up by Meteor Golem. 7 for a 3/3. Seems a little steep. Here we go. We got ourselves another alt art, maybe, if that's what you want to call it. Mahadi Emporium Master. I'm not sure what this particular style is called, or if that's just how that particular card is. So, and then we have Oji the Exquisite Blade. All right, coming up should be another uncommon. And then we have the Acolyte of Bahamut. And coming up is our rare Wrathful Red Dragon. And our foil, Band Together. 2 target creatures you control each deal equal to their power to another target creature. Interesting. That's a nice little foil card, though. Looks like Boo, got bound to another creature and decided he was going to get that hamster magic out. So let's see what we got next up here. We got ourselves another dungeon here with the initiative set on it. All right, let's see what we got here. Deathly Dispute. Great Sword of Tyr. There's a young red dragon that's not a foil. And a Band Together that's not a foil. Got ourselves a young blue dragon. Armor of Shadows. Another Seagate. Marble Diamond. Druidic Ritual. Evolving Wilds, got another land here. Worms Crossing Patrol. Ingenious Artillerist. Clockwork Fox. Iron Mastiff. Going after, going to be creating some machine animals, it looks like here. Null Warband. Cone of Cold. Another D20 card there. We got ourselves another common, so does that mean we have a mythic behind it? Let's hope. Tavern Brawler. All right, it's going to be our rare. Okay, so we have Nira, Wild Mage. And then our foil, Oh, we got another rare. Here we go. Horn of Valhalla. Perfect. And now our foil. There we go. Split of the spoils. All right, guys. We are down to our last 2 packs here. Hopefully we get a nice big pull here for Magic Monday. See what we can get. Let's hope the magic gods are with us. We've already seen one of them tonight. All right, and so we got ourselves one of those 2/2 knights that we could pull from that D20 card. So we'll spin this guy around, see what's going on. Patron of the Arts, Dragon Noble, Nature's Lore, Winter Eladrin. Here we go. Trying to get a little bit more so I can steady up for you guys. Gray Slod, a Frog Horror, Roving Harper, another Hoarding Ogre. Ooh, there we go. A Fire Diamond. That's a cool card. If you didn't have it, you might think that that might be Venom or something. All right, another Pseudo Dragon Familiar, followed by a Chardalan Dragon. So we have an artifact creature here. Steadfast Unicorn, followed by Tiamat's Fanatics. Got ourselves a Black Dragon Gate. And the Faceless One, legendary enchantment creature background. The Faceless One is your commander. Choose a color before the game begins. Faceless One is the chosen color. Choose a background, and you can have a background as a second commander. All right, guys, our first uncommon here is going to be Candlekeep Inspiration, followed by Cloud Kill. All creatures get -X, -X. All right, we have Underseller Sweep, followed by Scion of Hollister. Okay, so here we go. We've got ourselves another common here. So chances are we're going to have a double rare on this one, maybe a mythic pull. All right, our first rare is going to be Jahiria, Friend of the Forest. And the next rare, we've got the Owlbear Cub. And our foil is going to be Blur. All right. So seeing a pattern here. Not a bad pattern. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. All right, guys. Last pack of the night here. Let's see what we got. All right. So, got ourselves another card. Got ourselves a soldier card. Now, granted, this one's not upside down this time, so we'll see what that means this time around. Shiny Impetus, Scaled Nurturer, Swordcoast Serpent, Atrocious Experiment, another Great Sword of Tyr, another Sky Diamond, Decanter of Endless Water. Again, we're meeting in a tavern. Lapis Orb of Dragonkind. Nice little artifact. Thieves' Tools. Don't leave home without them. Poison the Blade. Pilgrim's Eye. Bronze Walrus. All right. First uncommon is Inspired Tinkering, followed by Cast Down. We have Laconia, Drow Apostate. All right. And followed by Vol, Candlekeep Researcher. All right. This should be our rare. Nope. We got ourselves another uncommon. Street Urchin, legendary enchantment background. Okay. Here we go. Here's going to be our rare card. Morphic Pool. So we got a rare land. And for our foil, Marching Duodrone. Well, I was hoping that one was going to be that foil bronze dragon. But hey, you know what? We can't all be winners. But hey, who knows? Maybe we got some good stuff here. Again, I don't know because we haven't ran it direct. So we're going to get these things scanned in, and we will have that on a follow-up video here shortly. So, this is Bear. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Thanks for stopping by. Again, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Every little bit helps. Every little bit of engagement helps. And again, thanks for stopping by tonight on Magic Mondays with MTG Mana Cracked. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. I'll see you around.